Okay.
Hello, everyone. My name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is July 13th, 2022. And I'm starting off on the 15-minute chart because I have something really interesting to show you today. Yeah, this is the daily show. Not every day is interesting. Not every day there's something groundbreaking, right? Sometimes just rehashing or kind of reanalyzing something that you've already analyzed, from a different perspective. Or, kind of correcting an analysis, right? But this, my friends, the stars have aligned. Not the stars, but literally the moon has aligned. You'll maybe know what I mean. Also, look at this. Again, I remind you, I'm on the 15-minute time frame, and look at that candle. Okay? It is a red candle, okay? But it excites us. Why? If you're subscribed to the channel, you will also be excited by this candle and this volume. The volume is here. Again, if you're subscribed to the channel, you'll know exactly what this means, okay? That does not scare you. That excites the hell out of you, especially if you've been expecting positive price action. My friends, since last night we were on the live stream talking about how this is likely the end of this downtrend. The larger analysis is that, okay, this is, the second or third degree or fourth degree in some assets of a consolidation reversal pattern, okay? And here we are last night printing this right here, okay? And it doesn't look like much. It's positive, but it doesn't look very strong. But right here, we get this. And if you're subscribed to the channel once more, you'll know exactly what this is. I draw it and I point it out all the time. You even know what comes next, right? You know what comes next. A pivot. This is the first degree consolidation reversal. This is the second degree right here. And this is your pivot, right? You can get a third degree, but after this kind of move, don't expect any more. Expect a simple pivot and an explosion, okay? And the explosion is very likely given the volatility, okay? When you have volatility, it doesn't just work one way, right? You get a let's look at this. This was, okay, at 8:15 a.m. Actually, sorry, 8:30 a.m. a 5.6% dump, a 5.6% flush, okay? And now we're going to go across the markets because I'm going to show you how if you study price action, you're not just one of those, oh, it went down, you were wrong, or it went down, it's going down. Like, if you study price action, this excites you because you see that it's part of a consolidation reversal pattern. You see that if you take your Fibonacci retracement from the bottom to the top of this move right here, you see that this dump across the board is within the 1618. So it is a valid contiguous consolidation reversal pattern. Let's just check this really quickly. Or else, if it's not within the 1618, remember, it is a new impulse. It is basically, it was an intra-wave move, and this A wave was not an A wave, it was intra-wave rather, and it was part of a new impulse, right? So you can see across the board, you have a small wick beyond the 1618, but it's well within this region right here. Just across the board, you see the same thing. Obviously, this is how crypto usually works, but you see this 3-wave move up, three-wave move down within the 1618. And then what you see is volume starts to pick up on both the positive and the negative sides, right? So you had a negative dump, you had a big move to the downside, and then you turn around with even more volume to the upside in Dodo right here, okay? Katina. Okay, let's just see this across the board. Just prove it to yourselves, because it's not a question of, trying to believe this or that. Just prove it to yourself. Demonstrate it to yourselves, right? Three-wave move up, three-wave move down. This is the first degree complete of a consolidation reversal. You're literally testing selling pressure. You're doing a last resort. Is anybody still willing to sell? Right? This is what this is right here within the 1618, right? On Kadena Litecoin. Same thing. Look at this. These massive candles to the downside. But again, remember it came with, actually, you would pull this from here. Okay. So here, this is 1, 2, 3 waves, 1, 2, 3 waves. Expect 1, 2, boom. Okay, with that same volatility that's being built up in this degree of consolidation reversal. Okay, and again, if you followed the live stream yesterday, you know that some of these assets are on the second, third degree of consolidation reversal, and this would make the fourth degree. This is why I call it a recursive pattern. It literally folds into itself and repeats ad infinitum, right? Seemingly ad infinitum until it actually breaks. Okay, it creates, or it generates this kind of pressure, and it's really cool to see, because we had the theory and we're looking at it in real time. We're seeing this play out right here. Boom. Within the 1618, three waves. Very simple for Ravane. Reserve rights, same thing across the board. 3 waves up, 3 waves down. What comes next? If you study price action, you know exactly what comes next, right? Again, just prove it to yourself. Don't take anybody's word for it. Don't take my word for it. If the theory is sound, you will see it be applied over and over and over again, okay? Without exception. There was one that was a little extended. Yeah, it was Cardano. Cardano was the only one that even wicked beyond the 1618. Okay, this is a wick beyond the 1618. But then look at the reaction. Okay, but again, within the 1618, all of these B wave dumps. Okay, 7%, 7.6% down, and immediately you get an automatic rally, as Wyckoff would call it, of 3% up. Okay, almost half of what it dumped. This is the final move before the explosion. Again, there is some confluence here. There are corroborating factors. Okay, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to get off the 15-minute chart because I demonstrated this volatility on the small time frame, okay? And the larger structures that we've been looking at, the larger factors at play, are still, the larger price structure, whatever, it is still intact, okay? We still have 1 degree in blue, 2 degrees in pink, and then here we have a 3rd degree, a very tiny little 3rd degree. These are recursive patterns. They happen over and over and over and over again. So if I were to label this, I'm not going to do it, but you choose another color and you start a 3rd degree for consolidation reversal right here. You see how that works? And then a smaller one right here that's happening. Well, no, actually that would be, and a smaller one right here, for the pivot. Right? So it's a recursive pattern. I hope, are you guys, nobody else is talking about this. Nobody else is talking about these 80 bases, recursive patterns. And I'm not just making it up. I'm showing it over and over and over and over again on multiple time frames. This is exactly what's going on. right? I don't see any books about it. If anybody finds any literature about these AB bases other than what's in The Secret of the Universe in Ralph Nelson Elliott's manuscript, please let me know. I'm fascinated by this, okay? And right up until now, as I've said, I'm just relying on my own work, my own research to kind of develop this, okay? Oh yeah. So I wanted to show you this. Look at the corroborating factor. I'm going to turn my moon phases indicator on, and lo and behold, guess what comes next? Guess what is right around the corner? You can probably guess by looking outside the window at night. Yes, my friends, it is the full moon. The full moon's officially supposed to be tomorrow, but the moon is already kind of fullish, okay? And this indicator doesn't necessarily work the day of, but in and around full moons, you can anticipate price to pump. We saw in our study of the literature, we did a kind of a literature review of this during a few live streams ago, that there's statistically significant data to suggest that this isn't just an idea, right? In major markets, stock, crypto, full moons represent strong, legitimate buying points, and new moons typically represent selling points. And here, see, it's not 100%, but we're just so happen to have these consolidation reversal patterns finishing up, and the full moons literally tomorrow, corroborating factors that strengthens your analysis. So I'm very excited for what's to come in the next few hours. And I think that's going to be the title for today's analysis. Very excited for the next few hours. All right, that's it for me. Have a great Wednesday wherever you are. Take care. Make smart decisions. Hopefully you're in your positions. You're not being shaken out. Good luck. You'll make it. Have a great Wednesday. And like, share, and subscribe if you got value. And I'll see you.